and its modality is movement therapy. We are going to work on breathing today. So the title of this video is De-Stress with Breath. So it's often very easy to talk about just relax and focus on your breathing to help you de-stress. But when we have a lot of tension and we're using our secondary respiratory muscles to breathe, that's a vertical breath rather than a horizontal breath using the diaphragm, we create a lot of tension around this area. But other factors like clenching the jaw and headaches and those kind of things, that as a result of a lot of these things can also create a lot of tension around this area. So that makes it difficult for us to de-stress and bring ourselves into a parasympathetic breathing state where we use the diaphragm. So what I want you to do today with the use of a foam roller and one of these soft reflex balls, we're going to focus a lot on releasing tension around the jaw, around the neck, into the shoulders, and then we're going to bring ourselves, as well as the diaphragm, we're going to loosen up the diaphragm, release the diaphragm, and then we're going to bring ourselves into a much calmer state, and easier to focus on that diaphragmatic breathing and to activate those core muscles. So taking all the attention from around this area right down to this area, so we can really focus on activating these muscles and strengthen the core area. Let's start with your soft reflex ball, and you're going to roll over or under the foot, and just a nice deep pressure into the ball. Move the ball around that entire foot, from the toes all the way to the heel. Work into the arch of the foot, so just giving that a really good release. And then just pick the ball up, or even if you can't pick the ball up, spread the toes out and grip the ball with the foot. We want to strengthen these muscles in the feet. Let's do the same thing to the other side. So just take the foot onto the ball and apply a nice amount of weight into the ball, moving it from the toes all the way to the heel. So give it a really efficient release. Squeeze the ball with the toes. Pick the ball up if you can. Another two. And the last one. Good. Now you're going to take the ball just below the ankle bones, between the feet. And I want you to squeeze the ball, relax your shoulders and your arms, and breathe in and out. Breathing in and out. So now we're focusing on that deep core line that runs from the arch of the foot all the way up the inside of the legs. Use your breath, bring you up and breathe out. Let's do another three. Focus on spreading your weight out over the toes. Two more. And the last one. And release. Now I want you to keep the ball there, so we're not tempted to roll the ankles out. Keep squeezing the ball, and then we're going to lift the little toes and push the big toes down. And now you're going to push the little toes down and lift the big toes up. If your toes aren't cooperating, then go down and lift the toes up with your fingers, and then come back up to standing. And switch again. So squeezing that ball and dropping the big toes. Lift the big toes up. Let's do another two. and one more, little toes and big toes. Now I'm just holding on to the ball, or you can actually put the ball to the side. Let's pinch the mat between the ball of the foot, 1 foot at a time, and you're going to pull yourself forward with the toes. So I don't want to see this, I want to see a pull and a release, a pull and a release, pull and a release. Get those toes working. So just once right up to the roller, and then you can step back. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your fingers, and I want you to stretch the muscles on either side of the throat. Often when we're in a forward head posture, these muscles are really tight. So we want to give them a good release. So we all know Popeye, so we're going to extend the jaw, and as you extend the jaw, slide the fingers down towards the clavicle on either side of the throat. And again, extend your jaw and slide your fingers down. Let's keep going. Extend the jaw. And let's do 2 more. Extend the jaw. And 1 more. Extend the jaw. And just release. Now we're going to focus on giving ourselves a double chin and then extending the chin again. Breathing out and breathe in. Exhale. Do another full breathing out. Try to keep the back of your head flat, almost like you're pushing into the wall, and then extend forward, breathing in. Do another 2, and breathe in, and 1 more, and breathe in. So I want you to exhale and give yourself a double chin, and then slightly extend the chin up, bring your chin back, and breathe in. Lengthen forward. Exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in. Just 2 to go. And the last one. From there, just in standing, what I want you to do is breathe in for 4 counts. So hopefully most of your breath is here, and then I want you to exhale. And on your exhalation, let your rib cage drop, pull your belly button to your spine, and exhale for as long as you can. Now slowly inhale for 4. And again, I want you to exhale as long as you can. Pulling your belly button to the spine, dropping the rib cage. Drop that rib cage. Get all the breath out of the lungs. Deflate the lungs. Now breathe in again. Try and focus on that horizontal breath. And exhale. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling. And let's do 2 more like that. Breathe in. And exhale. Keep exhaling. The last one. Breathe in. And exhale. Good. We're going to continue that breathing. Now I want you to just drop down into your squat position and just rest your hands. Let your shoulders roll up next to your ears. You want to remember that When we're breathing diaphragmatically, those intercostal muscles between the rib cage are attached to the diaphragm. Those ribs with the intercostal muscles move right up into and underneath the shoulders, shoulder blades. So when we breathe, we are breathing right up and stretching those intercostal muscles, but we don't want to use those secondary respiratory muscles. But we want to release and activate that diaphragm as much as possible. So just squatting down and just remembering that we're breathing horizontally, and then as you exhale, deflate the lungs, pull the rib cage down, belly button to the spine. Let's do 3 more like that. Breathing in and exhale. Keep exhaling. Keep exhaling. 2 more like that. Breathing in and exhaling. For your last one, you'll notice I can't breathe. I've deflated my lungs. Now I'm taking a deep inhalation and exhaling. Pulling everything in and come up to standing. Let's roll down through the spine. So again, we're going to use our breath and release the chin to the chest. Exhale and roll down through the spine. Bounce into that roll down, and when you're ready, you're walking down onto the hands and knees. We're now going to lie forward on the mat. We're going to take the ball in a U shape from the inside of the right hip bone, so start on the right side, up to the inside of the right rib cage, over to the left rib cage, and into the left hip bone. So we're releasing that diaphragm again. Starting off on the right side. So let's bring that ball inside that right hip. So we're working with the ascending colon and then down on the left side with the descending colon. Bring your left knee up in line with your hip bone. And then you're going to drop down. If you can stay here, you can do that. Otherwise, if you've got any pain in the lower back, you can lie forward with your forehead on your hands. And you're going to breathe into the ball and exhale. If you want to get a little bit deeper into that position, you can lift that foot up. You can bring the hand under the ball. And remember to exhale for longer. Then you inhale. Finish off with 2 more. And the last one. And just in this position, keep the ball where it is and just rocking a little bit from side to side. You can also move up and down, side to side. Just loosen up that area. Just wiggle around, and you'll probably find you have tension on one of these 4 points we're moving on to. Everyone will be different. Remember, we're working close to we are on the colon, and we're releasing the diaphragm as well. Moving the ball up, you can extend both legs, or you can keep that left knee bent, and you're going to drop again onto your forehead and breathe into the ball. Take the hand underneath if you want to get a little bit deeper. we're breathing in for 4 counts. And exhaling for 4 to 6. 2 to go. Breathing in. And exhale. Last one. Let's move around onto the left side of the diaphragm. We're on the transverse colon inside the left rib cage. Now you can bring your right knee up in line with your hip and drop down onto your mat. Bring your hand underneath the ball if you want to get a bit deeper. And 5 sets. We're breathing in for 4, exhaling for 4 to 6. Three to go. Another 2. And finish off your last one. Ball is inside the left hip bone, not on the hip bone, but inside the left hip bone. Bring the hand under the ball if you want to, bend the knee if you want to as well. Get deeper into the releases. Let's do another 3. Two more. And the last one. And release the ball to the side, coming up onto the hands and knees. Let's have a quick drink of water. Hopefully that breathing, hydrating, plumping up the fascial tissue. We need to add some water to that mix. Let's take the foam roller, and you're now going to lie on the foam roller. Turn your feet out, so you're opening up the deep core line, and just relax your forehead down, relax your head, and just breathe into the foam roller. So you might feel the pulse of the aorta, that artery that's running down very close to the belly button on your exhalation. Let's breathe in and exhale. So try and relax the neck and the shoulders, and you're going to focus on that diaphragmatic breath. Let's do another 2, breathing in and exhale, and one more. And exhale. In the same position, you can turn the toes in if you need to, and just shear the belly button from side to side. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Pushing up onto the hands and knees. Let's reposition the roller and roll the legs out. Roll along the quadriceps, all the way to the hips, and over the knees if you can. If there's any tension, then just finish off above the knees. Let's turn the feet out, roll along the inside of the legs. And you can bring the feet closer together, so turning them in, bring the toes together and roll. Let's release the foam roller, just bring it to the top of the mat, and we're going to now take the reflex ball. So lying on your back, you're going to support the head in the left hand, and I want you to start with the ball on the upper trapezius, so it's right between the spine and the shoulder blade on the right side. You're going to bring your hand close to your shoulder, and we're going to breathe in and circle the elbow, open up. So think about the rib cage again. As you exhale, drop the rib cage down, deflate the lungs, and bring your elbow into your waist. Circle the arm up and open the shoulder up and exhale. Bringing the elbow down. You're tucking and tilting. Get the spine moving. Breathing in and exhale. Keep going for more. Breathing in and exhale. 3 to go. And exhale. 2 more. And exhale. For the last one. And exhale. Let's take that reflex ball with the right hand, and I want you to work into the neck. So a lemon squeeze. You're pushing and you're twisting along the neck and around the neck, right into the base of the skull, the occiput ridge. I want you to move along the occiput ridge. So right up in line with the earlobe, you're going to be pushing and twisting that ball. So you're really hydrating and plumping up the fascial tissue in the neck. There's a muscle that runs along here from behind the ear down towards the center, towards the sternum, next to the clavicle. I want you to move along that sternocleidomastoid, that muscle that is responsible for rotating the head and often takes a lot of strain when we have forward head posture. Release the ball and just bring the palm onto the ball and just gently massage it around the neck area, and again along the occiput ridge in line with the earlobe. Now, as I mentioned before, we often carry a lot of tension around the mandibular joint in the jaw, where the top and the bottom jaw meet. So let's take the ball, and again going into that lemon squeeze, you're pushing into the ball and you're twisting and rolling all the way down the jawline to the chin. And you can also roll the ball. Bring the palm onto the ball and massage the ball around that area, up and along the jawline. Now take the ball up to a little indentation next to the eye, the temporal lobe. You should feel it with your finger, a little orbit there. And you're going to just take the ball and gently roll it there. So keep it on that spot. You can also push and twist a little bit into that area. And now take the ball onto the forehead. And it's quite a sensitive spot. And you're going to roll over the forehead to the left side. Stay where you are. And when you get to the center, you want to switch hands. So support the head in the right hand and bring the left hand onto the ball. And now you're moving on to the left temporal lobe. And you're going to apply a little bit of weight or pressure into the ball and just a small circular motion on that temporal lobe. And when you're ready to move on, move down and along the jawline, push and twist into that release. Push and twist, push and twist. Let's move along the sternocleidomastoid, the muscle that runs down the neck, and then massage with the ball into that neck. Now, like we did on the other side, position the ball at the upper trapezius between the spine and the shoulder blade. Bring the left hand onto the shoulder. Breathe into arch. Open up, we arching. Now exhale and push the elbow down to the waist on your exhalation. Squeeze and squeeze the glutes, tuck under, bring the hips closer to the rib cage. Breathe in. Open up and arch. And exhale to your tuck. Keep going. A nice deep breath in. Open up and arch. And exhale to your tuck. Keep going. Let's do 4 more. Breathing in. And exhale. Breathing in. And let your chin go with the flow. As you exhale, your chin should want to extend up. As you inhale, the chin should be dropping. And exhale. Let's do another 3. Breathing in. And exhale. For 2. And exhale. This is your last one. Breathing in. And exhale. Release the ball. Rock yourself to a seated position. And the next one we can do with our head on the foam roller or off the foam roller, whichever is more comfortable for you. And cross. Let's start with the right ankle over the left. And we're working along the inside of that leg. As I mentioned before, the arch of the foot, the big toe, arch of the foot are running along the inside of the leg is all part of that deep core line. Apply a nice deep pressure. You can rotate the foot. Then we're going to change to the other side. So let's release the right and cross the left ankle and rotate the sole of the foot as much as possible. And you can start at the knee and work from the hip along the inside of that leg. Push that knee open. And come back down again. Okay, we can put the ball to the side. And we're now going to bring ourselves onto the foam roller. You're going to lie back and extend your legs. Have a nice big yawn. And stretch your arms and your legs out. Hug the roller with the shoulder blades and slowly bring the arms down in line with the shoulders. Bend your knees and bring your feet flat. Let's all start on the left side. So you're going to bring your left elbow in line with your shoulder and just the palm is facing up, so you're bending that elbow. You can take your right hand or you can take the reflex ball. And I want you to work directly onto the skin if that's possible. And you're going to massage along the inside of the shoulder, so along the pectoral muscles. What we're going to do to start is massage towards the shoulder. If you want to take the ball, do that and massage towards the shoulder. Then we're going to bring the elbow up and you're going to pull away from the shoulder as you roll the ball to the sternum. But again, you can do the same thing with the arms and work directly onto the hand. You can work directly onto the skin. So you're pulling and creating that two-directional pull as you stretch the arm out. So you are lengthening those pectoral muscles, giving them a nice release. Let's do another two. Pull and stretch. Use that reflex ball if you're getting deeper into the release, and stretch. Let's do the same thing to the other side. Stay where you are. Take the elbow in line with the shoulder. And let's start moving towards the shoulder. So you can use your fist as well and work directly onto the skin if you can. Massage to the arm, towards the shoulder. Push up. Use the reflex ball if you want to, if you feel you're getting more release. Now, taking it away, so bring the elbow in, breathe in and pull away, and exhale. Remember, your movement is following your breath. You're opening up, you're creating space to breathe into. I find it a lot more effective if I'm using my fingers and sliding and pulling away. So imagine that elastic band, you're pulling it in opposite directions, creating that tension. Let's do another two, breathing in. And release as you exhale. And one more, breathing in. And exhale. Bring the elbows back in line with the shoulders. Palms are facing up. You're squeezing the roller with the shoulder blades. Now we're going to breathe in. Lengthen the arms. As you exhale, bend the elbows Push the lower back down into the roller, elbows back in line with the shoulders. Rotate the palms and breathe in again. Open yourself up and lengthen all in one shot. Let's exhale, 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 and rotate, rotate, rotate. Hold your breath as you open up and then lengthen. Breathing in and exhale. Hugging the roller with the shoulder blades. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling. And open up. You're still in the tuck position. Now, breathe in. Exhale. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling. And open up. Now you arch. Create space that you can breathe into and exhale. We're going to do 2 more, exhaling. For the last one, exhaling. Good, let's bring that right arm next to the mat and the left arm next to the mat. In this position, we're now going to take the fingers onto the inside of the right hip bone. You're going to slide your fingers up to the rib cage as you lengthen your right leg out. So like we did when we were on the arms, we're creating a 2-directional pull and lengthening and stretching those muscles out. Then you're going to exhale as you bend the knee and bring the foot back onto the mat. Again, breathe in, lengthen the leg out and bring the fingers up to the rib cage. Exhale and release. Let's do another 3. Breathing in, extend out and breathe out. Take your time. 2 more. Breathing in, lengthen out and exhale. 2 to go. And exhale. Finish off with 1 more. And exhale. Let's do the same thing to the other side. So fingers inside the left hip bone. Breathe in and stretch it out. And exhale as you bend. Breathe in. And exhale. Let's do another 3. Breathing in. And exhale. 2 more. And exhale. For the last one. And exhale. Let's come back to the right side. So position your elbow on the mat. And we're going to breathe in. And exhale to tuck. As you tuck, I want you to finish your tuck and lift your foot just off the mat. Then drop the foot and breathe in. Let's keep focusing on the right side. Exhale and tuck. Lift the foot. Keep exhaling, drop the foot. Breathe in. Open up and arch. Exhale. And let the foot float off the mat. and drop. Let's go for 3. Breathing in and exhale. Let's just do 2 more. Breathing in and exhale. For the last one, and exhale. Let's do the same thing to the left side. Breathing in and exhale. Drop down, breathing in again. And exhale. Let's do another 3. Breathing in and exhale. You can add those arms in if you want to. Rotating, hugging the roller with the shoulder blade, and exhale. Last one. And exhale. We're now going to try 5 with both legs. Any strain in your lower back, if your stabilizers are not cooperating, then you alternate between the legs. Let's breathe in, open up, and exhale. Make sure that lower back is pushing into the roller, and then let the feet float off. Drop your feet. Breathe in. Focusing on that exhalation. Drop down. Only once you're on the mat. Breathe in. For 3, hug the roller with the shoulder blades and exhale. For 4. And exhale. This is your last one. Breathing in and exhale. Bring your elbows next to the roller, and we're now going to work with the right leg and the left arm. So let's challenge our stabilizers a little bit. If you're not feeling comfortable or your stabilizers are not cooperating, then you roll off the roller. If you suffer with vertigo or dizziness, bring a sweat towel or a cushion underneath your head to offer a little bit more support. So if you're taking any strain in your neck, the same thing applies. Give your head some more support so your neck is not taking strain. Otherwise, you're going to extend the arm up to the ceiling as you breathe in. Lengthen the right leg and the left arm. And exhale. So again, 5 more. If this is easy for you, let the left foot float off the mat. So you're just using your right elbow to support the body on the roller. Breathe in, lengthen out, and exhale. Throughout this exercise, I want you to push the lower back down into the mat, into the roller. So you're not letting the lower back arch off the foam roller. You must push it in to support the lower back. Breathe out and come back to the center. Let's just do 3 more. Breathing in and exhale. Another 2. Breathing in and exhale. Last one. And exhale. Stay in this position again for 5. Knee and arm go out to the side and exhale when you come back to the center. Breathe in and exhale. 3 to go. Breathing in and exhale. Last 2 and exhale. For the last one and exhale. Release the left foot if it's lifted. Release the right foot, elbow down, and let's change right arm and left leg. Let's push the lower back. For this one, because you've got support on the mat, you don't need to push the lower back down. You can open up an arch and exhale to tuck. Breathe in, lengthen out, and exhale to tuck. Now if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, push the lower back down into the roller, lift the right foot, and stabilize yourself with your left elbow and your core muscles. Exhale to lift. Let's do 4 more. Breathing in and exhale. And 3. And exhale. 2 more. And exhale. At any stage, you can bring your right foot back onto the mat and finish off exhaling. Open out to the side. Now the wider you go, the more challenging that's going to be. Exhale to the center. Breathe in and exhale to the center. For 3. And exhale to the center. Let's do another 2. And exhale. For the last one. And exhale. If your right foot is lifted, release the right foot, release the left foot. Bring the elbows next to you and lengthen yourself out. Have a nice big yawn again and stretch. Elbows back next to the body. One knee up over the hip. Bring the other knee up over the hip. And we're going to breathe in. On your exhalation, you're going to push the lower back into the foam roller and you're going to tilt the pelvis and exhale. Now hold it in that tuck position. We're going up another 3 levels. Breathe in. Exhale. Up another level. Breathe in. Exhale. Up 1 more level. And exhale, lift to the top. And exhaling down. Hold it in that position. We're going to bicycle one leg. Bicycle the other leg. Nice and slowly to start. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Speed it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Speed it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See if you can take your arms out, slow it down, and give yourself a little bit less support, more focus on the foam roller. Speed it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one, slow. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last set, fast. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Knees into the chest. Release one foot. Release the other foot. Elbows next to the foam roller. In this position, I want you now to open up the knees and bring the soles of the feet together. You're breathing in, hugging the roller with the shoulder blades, pushing the soles of the feet together, pushing your lower back into the foam roller, and just trying to squeeze the inner thighs. So imagine there's a big Swiss ball between your legs. You're squeezing that Swiss ball, pushing against the soles of the feet. Breathe in, open up to arch. Now exhale, push the lower back down into the foam roller. Now if you want to, lift the feet slightly off the mat, but make sure the lower back is not lifting. Then you breathe in. Open yourself up and exhale, push into the foam roller. Tuck, tilt the pelvis, and then let the feet float off, but only if the lower back is not coming off. I want you to do 3 more. Breathing in and exhale. Any strain in the lower back, you keep the feet down and just focus on that tilt and the tuck. We're going to do 2 more. Breathing in and exhale. Feet float off. Lower back still down. Last one. And exhale. Lengthen your legs out. Stretch, yawn, open yourselves up. And you're ready to roll off that foam roller. Have a quick drink of water. We're going to take the shoulder blades onto the foam roller for a quick release of those shoulder blades. Head is in the hands. Make sure the weight of the head is relaxed in the hands. And just roll the shoulders out. If you want to stay like this, stay like this. If you want to get a bit deeper into that release, rock your elbows to one side and go over onto that shoulder blade. And then you're going to rock to the other side. Bring your weight back into the center on both sides. And drop the tailbone. Breathe in and just open yourself up, bouncing the chest down on your exhalation. Push the lower back down. Tuck and tilt. Take the foam roller and bring it underneath the neck. And nod your head from side to side. Take your hands onto the foam roller and I want you to shear your head and your neck from side to side. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Extend your arms next to your ears. Lift your tailbone and just rock back and forward. So you're giving those deltoid muscles at the top of the arms a nice release. Good, and lower back onto the mat, hug your knees. Rock yourself around, and your last stretch and release out is lengthening the arms, lifting the tailbone, bounce your chest, nod your head from side to side. Take a nice deep breath in. On your exhale, tuck, tilt, and round the spine. Roll the roller towards you. Let's do another 2 like that. And breathe in, stick your bum out, roll down. Breathe in, nod the head, and exhale, tuck, and round. For your last one, stick your bum out, roll forward, and bounce, and exhale. Anchor. Circle the shoulders up and back, swing the arms around the body. Hopefully you're feeling that you've released a lot of the tension in the neck and the shoulder area into the jaw with those movements with the reflex ball. Deeper diaphragmatic breathing, in and out, breathe in and out through the nose. You not only bring yourself into a more restful state, you create something called nitric oxide, you lower the blood pressure, there are a whole host of benefits to breathing in and out through the nose. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you feel the benefit of the releases.